Welcome back to Squid Life. Here we are at Sorcs, the grand finale 2026 250 Beach, the runner-up edition. The bittersweet moment as our inaugural B-Class season comes to an end. A combination of a season's worth of growing pains, tortured and spared, however, a semblance of self-improvement and plenty of fun times and giggles. Let's go straight into racing.
It's the final countdown. Actually got a pretty good jump here off the start. However, totally blew the turn. So that effort was wasted. Look at my handlebars right here. Bing bong, bing bing bong. I went fishing and I caught a mother-in-law fish. Look at this. Look at this crap.
Come get your bike, bro! What the hell?
The parasitic worm that latched on to me was called against him. I guess I have a Honda for an exoskeleton now. Well, his brother Matthew's on our road too. Went and stopped and checked on him, and I'm off to go find all my competitors that came and left me. We had a pretty good jump off the start, and now sitting in dead lap. Sounds familiar. Hopefully Colby's okay. Hopefully the bike's all right. But it's time for a montage. Let's keep Europe rolling. After all, it's the final race of the season. Would you look at that, my favorite thing in the Sorcs series. They love to hit you with some dumb stuff. Most people probably like it. I don't. It makes me feel insecure and vulnerable. Somebody behind me. He's got places to be. There's Jake Wilcox. See you later, pal. Gonna try to latch onto him, and I'm pretty certain he leads me to some terrible line selection up ahead. It might even cost me 3 minutes. See this divergence in the trail right here? You can go left, like Jake's doing, or you can go right. I wish I went right. Jake's about to lead me into some unfathomably torturous routes where I lose multiple minutes of my day.
Oh, hi.
I'm starting to get used to being completely in the way as I'm lying lopsided on a hill, walking the entire trail. Hopefully I'm in multiple people's GoPro videos, and maybe they give me words of encouragement. You can do it, friend. Man, get your butt cheeks out my face. I'm gonna go attempt a terrible line right here. Maybe my wheels will spin a lot. Everybody knows who this mystery man is, helping me tremendously. Please let me know. I owe him a gas station hot dog. I couldn't have done it without him. Well, I lied. It was about 4 minutes. Just pissed into the wind. Gone. Only had about 3 rows going going past me. So, apologies for the audio issues. I have the background noise reduction on my voice mod program so I don't hear my French bulldog farting and breathing on me, and it made me sound like I have a lisp. All my S's got cut out. Enough about my lift. Let's talk grand finale. What a phenomenal course Sunday was. It was a lot of fun. Tight flow single track with some open field sections. Got a little change of pace there. Got to alternate between like clenching your butt cheeks through some tight pines and then opening it up, letting the wind hit your face cheeks. Quite ideal. It was a good time. One of my favorite courses of the season, to be honest. The first 2 miles, treacherous. There were some obstacles. Those hills, they got me. Got me first 2 laps. Every single person in the friggin' pits from the morning race, the C and beginner riders, they all told me go left on that hill. What a terrible idea that was. You'll see throughout the video on the latter 2 laps, I take the right line, and it was like butter. Easy money. Hey, you can't park there. This guy's on a CRF 250F, I think. We parked next to each other. I told him he was looking good out there. He's killing it. Look at him. Look at him go. Rest of the course, yeah, besides the first 2 miles, dude, it was super fun. A little treacherous in some spots. The course had a lot of roots get excavated, so you know you were usually off camber, or you were hitting some rocks or some roots. So you know you kind of had to be a little conservative. I felt like I did not give my full effort. However, I am proud to admit I did not fall down once. Besides, when I got stuck up the hill. You can usually tell I'm pushing boundaries when on my GoPro video I'm showcasing all my spectacular crashes. But no, I played it a little safe. I didn't want to hurt myself. I got to meet Alton Brown today at work. So that was in the back of my mind the entire time on Sunday. I was like, okay, well, I just got to make it back to the Georgia Center. Got to make it back to work. Come on, boys. Let's keep it going. Yeah, and it sucks. It sucks being in the back of the entire pack after some self-inflicted mistakes, which is the name of my season. I feel like when I'm on 2 wheels, when I'm flowing through some trees, I do pretty good. Not saying I'm great, but I can kind of get some work done. I just got to get myself a little more capable of these hill climbs and stop hitting dirt so much. If you watched the last video on the channel at River Rampage, you know I brought the Yamaha, and I very smartly elected to leave that thing in the garage. It was kind of fun being able to go out there and rip it again. But on the drive up to Tennessee on Sunday, I actually finally ripped off the last scab of my thumb. that Yamaha tore me up, man. And getting back on this KTM, it was like a Cadillac. I felt so much more comfortable, so much more at home, and a little more nimble, maneuverable, and it just felt so much easier. River Rampage was a kind of tough course, and I don't think this one was any easier, but kind of just having the right machine does wonders. Makes it a whole lot more enjoyable. When I registered on Sunday, I went ahead and circled 250B, and I even wrote it down. They neglected to put me in the right class for the race. They signed me up in 4-stroke B, like I was back on that noble Yamaha steed. And when I went through scoring first lap, it said I was in 7th place. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I know I took a nap on that hill for like a perpetual amount of time, but I didn't know I was doing that bad. It made a lot more sense finally getting off the bike, finishing the race, and going up and seeing. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. They put me in the wrong class. Now, I said in the beginning of the video, I felt it's quite bittersweet that Sorcs is coming to an end. I do like having something to look forward to. I love having this on my calendar. I'm like, oh, I get to race next weekend. But I am gonna look forward to just taking a break, hanging out, not having to worry so much, stress about traveling, stress about the wear and tear on my body after turning 30. Everything just kind of hurts more now. Showing up to work on Monday after 4 hours of sleep because I got home at 10:30 at night. And I had to take care of all my animals and take care of myself and stuff. And then going to work on Monday morning at like 5:30. It's just not a fun time. So looking forward to doing some resting, some recuperating, and going back out in the woods and just having some fun. Just going out there to new places, hanging out with some buddies. Dude, if you want to hang out with Mr. Squiddly Pimbles here, hit me up. Send me an invite. We'll go out and we'll do some stuff. I just don't want to drive very far. If you're over 2 hours, the answer's no. I don't want to drive anymore. Now that oil is as expensive as Pokemon cards, nah, dog. You got a 100-mile radius from me. I'm not driving 600 miles round trip anymore for anything other than perhaps a 4th place trophy. I found in comparison to last year in C-Class, B-Class is kind of a little more boring sometimes. You find yourself a little stagnant, complacent, kind of by yourself. Starting in the back of the pack after I had a parasitic individual attach themselves to me like an amoeba. And then me falling up a hill and taking 4 minutes to get back up that thing. I had much more opportunity to go and pass people. It was kind of fun, dude, working my way up the pack as opposed to trying to just hang out by myself. It would have been more ideal on the overall results if I didn't succumb to mistakes. But it was honestly kind of fun, man. When I see, little jumpage there. When I see people in front of me, I'm like, ooh, I'm motivated. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to sniff you. I'm going to smell you. I'm going to get you. A lot more fun that way. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Tira, hi Tira. She told me at the starting line, said, you better freaking jump something if it's got a lip to it. And I told her, yes ma'am. I'm going to do my best. The diverging paths once more. I wonder what option we will take. Perhaps the smooth-brained one. What a terrible, terrible attempt. I didn't even get up that friggin' hump, man. I just went and porked it. Yeah, not great. Michael Hancock, my handsome hero, coming to save my day. He's helped me out big time.
Come on. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Is that right? Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
So go right?
Yeah.
Hey, good. Yeah, bud. I'm gonna go right next time. This sucks.
Hey, sit on the back and
Better.
like you're trying to mod. Come on, you got it.
I think that was Brillin DeFebo right there. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Big thank you to Michael Hancock and that mysterious stranger on the first lap out there helping me help myself. Maybe one day I'll become competent. But until that point, I think it makes for some entertaining footage. Who we got right here? Maybe we'll pass him. I think just about the only alluring part of my YouTube channel. Oh no, dude, oh, it's Henderson, Mr. Hendo. Oh, he's my buddy pal out there spinning out in the hill. Yeah, the part that makes my channel kind of stand out from others is that, you're not watching a AA guy ripping through the woods. You're watching a relatable idiot out here who comes out every few weekends and goes and attempts to just send it. Not much talent, but a definitive lack of brain bandwidth and a little more throttle than he knows what to do with. So it keeps it interesting, keeps it happening. Sometimes it gets a little cringy to me when I go back and rewatch some of my past commentaries where I start to think to myself, maybe I should shut up. But I think it's interesting to have a personal individual recount their experience for each race, where they are in their mental state, in their progression, and a little video editing goes a long way. I'm sorry if you're posting your 2-hour race videos. I'm gonna fall asleep, dog, by like the 12-minute mark. So I keep things kind of fresh, keep them consolidated, give you the action shots, and I spew some Miller Lite infused brain rot on top of it. I think it's a formula for near YouTube monetization. I have like 710 subscribers. I appreciate each and all of y'all that have contributed to the program's success. I'm hoping one day, maybe, I'll reach 1,000. At one point, I was trying to keep the channel eligible for monetization using non-copyrighted music and material, but I kind of got tired of Pokemon and video game music, so thank you for letting me back. Now we're at Leonard Skinner and some hot chocolate and some friggin' Funky Town and some final countdown, and we're just kind of having fun. If I ever get to a point of monetization, maybe I will make a change, but honestly, you can just call me the Breeze. No, this section was one of my favorites on the day. I love this kind of run. We're in kind of a straight line, but also there's turns. It's just flowy. It's fun. You get to go and feel very fast while you're going very slow. Makes you feel good. Well, those first 2 hill climb attempts, or fails, I should say, cost me like 5 to 6, or maybe even 7 minutes. It would pain me to actually find out. Which set me back substantially on the overall for the day. However, I felt like every single lap I got faster. So that was a noteworthy accomplishment. Wouldn't have changed anything on the day in 250B if I actually made it up hills. But the overall would have been impactful, would have made me feel better. Grant Dickerson, Arthur Dickinson, whatever his name is, you won't even accept my friend request. I thought we were buddies, but apparently not. You won't even connect with me on Mark Zuckerberg book. Makes me feel bad. Dude, the guy ran away with a championship. He did so well. Improved every single race. In the beginning of the year, we were actually battling with each other. You know, I would lead the entire race, and then he would ruin my day on the last lap. But the last, half of the season, I mean, he was a gentleman. He made sure I never even had a chance. So no hopes and dreams were able to be crushed. I knew where I stood from the get-go. So, quite thankful I didn't win the championship, because I'm certainly no A rider. I'm not even a mid-pack B rider, I don't think. So we're going to go ahead and, I think, run 250B back next year, or maybe even do 30B or something. Some kind of class where I can alternate between the Yamaha and the KTM, so I can remind myself of why I should just be riding the KTM. That would be ideal. I went ahead and clinched second place in 250B a couple rounds ago, which makes the series culmination not nearly as exciting as it could have been. I felt like I was locked in that second place, because I was, so I just really went out there and rode on Sunday like I was just out there having a good time, which I did. This course, to reiterate, was friggin' sweet. It was so much fun. The only thing I would change is to maybe flatten it out. Or maybe, take out all the trees. If we could just go on a straight line all day, that'd be fun too. Maybe that's something to think about for you Sorcs officials. Can you guys stop putting these trees in the friggin' trail? I'm gonna hit my head one day and then I'll be even dumber than I am now. Dude, I ain't got a lot of brain cells left in this cranium. I can't afford to lose any more. Yeah, I'm thinking about dwindling down the amount of series I actually go out there and attempt to compete in. Southern Roots came to an end abruptly, maybe a couple months ago, where they canceled the last round of the season. And I don't know if I really want to like alternate between multiple series anymore. I'm getting a little tired, and it also quite substantially hurt my bank account. Going out and racing ain't cheap, especially if you're driving all over the friggin' southeast. So I think next year definitely gonna commit to Sorcs. I might hit a couple random Southern Roots, but other than that, the odd maybe local enduro. Definitely gonna hit the Little Brown Jug. You know I love me some juggage, but kind of just put a little more time in, not racing. Going out there and just hanging out with some pals and getting some quality seat time in with the homies without the 2 hours of incredible stress and discomfort. I don't know if it's the burnout from work making me talk this kind of stuff, but the burnout from racing is getting kind of real. I spent the majority of the last couple of years going out there and finding every opportunity I could to go out there and get some seat time in and try to find that checkered flag. And it was just a whole lot, dog. You know, going from Mideast to NEPG to freaking GNCC and Sorcs and Southern Roots. It felt like every weekend I was out there traveling, and kudos to you guys who go out and do that. That's a tremendous commitment, and I don't know if I really want to keep doing that. I kind of just want to like play some video games sometimes and friggin' ferment. I've heard rumors that there will not be a teams race this year, which would break my heart, because my father-in-law wants to do it again. How friggin' awesome would that be, to see him go out there and destroy my motorcycle once again. If you are not in the loop, last year I took him out to the teams race in Rome during that like monsoon that happened. So he went and rode with me at Durham Town on Saturday. He got about an hour of seat time in, and then I signed him up for a friggin' race Sunday. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was looking like me out there. He survived. It took him 2 hours and 47 minutes, I think, to finish one entire lap. Teams race. I was teammates with Zarek, his father, and my father-in-law. We called ourselves Squid Life Crisis, which was the inspiration and the basis for the new rebranded channel name. I couldn't keep pumping the stuff out there under Fred Chabra. I needed almost hit the porta-john, man. I didn't want to be in the toilet. That would have been a bad time. But yeah, no, I hope that a freaking 8-hour race happens again. It would make me feel giddy, and it would be a phenomenal time. Have you ever heard of the Marshall Tucker Band?
Thank you very much. How you doing?
I'm the only man I know to blame, but I'm different. Happy if I'm free. Just instant wind blow. Let go.
What's up, boys?
me. And when I die, let
Don't go
me
down
die
there.
with
You don't
a
wanna go
dream
there.
in my mind. A smile on my face and no trouble behind, and no cross on my grave. You're my resting place. I can get to the wind. Let's go, let's go. Stand over my grave. I got the saddle.
Dude, why haven't I taken that the whole race? That was so much easier.
Still being found hiding in the desert sky.
At 29 minutes in the video, I don't think I want to do this anymore. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up.
Yay, what a good time.
That actually wasn't sarcasm. A genuine blast Sunday was. Very thankful of the opportunity I get doing these dumb YouTube videos to reflect on my experience and my performances. I would say this season, incredible success. Way exceeded certain expectations I laid for myself. I remember being petrified of what was to come and be, but I will say I think I handled it pretty well. Took what I could get, didn't push myself too far, but again, exceeded expectations. I can't wait for next year. It's going to be a genuine blast. Appreciate everybody who has helped support me throughout my escapades and endeavors. We'll go ahead and sign off for this year, and we will see you back at probably Ridge Runner for the 2026-2027 Sorc season. Thank you, guys.